Listen to the melody in every single word I speak. It can warm your heart, makes me be a part of you. Ooh.
Hello gamers, welcome back. It is I, your host, the one, the only, ArisingGamer, and we're back on Finding Love here at Doki Doki Literature Club. Now, for some reason, if you didn't watch the last episode, Sayori just popped the question of, instead of walking home with her, if Yuri has to walk with me, would I go with her? We, of course, are sticking with the Sayori route, because, hey, pretty girl next door, so we're going to keep going with her, see what happens. So, without further ado, let's begin. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about, but I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what'll happen in that time? And it's time for poems again. Let's see, excitement. Cry. Oh, dang it, I did not pay attention to that last click. Oops, wrong one. Okay, there we go. Nope. Bad. Okay, misfortune, that works. I did not think that was gonna work. Oh, crap, I'm not gonna do well this time, am I? Ooh, I really shouldn't have picked that word. There we go. Dang it, come on. Okay. Alright, I think I mostly got Sayori, so that should help me out. Is it just me or does my mouse move on its own? That's just weird. Yeah, I'm not gonna bring it up. Nope, wrong. Ah, crud. That was a lot more for Natsuki than I originally planned for. But anyway. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. Ah ha 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 ha. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Hey, weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. But it's a whole day of school where you get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people? Hey, I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. Hey, that's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. Let's just, focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me? Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face.
Hey.
You're spacing out again.
Sorry. Don't blame me. You can go talk to everyone else.
Huh? Is everything alright?
Of course. Why wouldn't it be?
Just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things.
Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see?
Sayori shows me a big smile.
Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone.
Well, alright. If you say so. I wordly glance at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed, with everyone back to their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approached Monica, who was shuffling through some papers at her desk.
Ari, what's up?
Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently?
Anything up with her? In what ways do you mean?
Maybe I'm reading a little too into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today.
Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her.
Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk.
Maybe there is something on her mind. And I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Ari. You certainly know her a lot better than I do.
Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now.
No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also a friend with her. I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself.
Are you sure about that? She seems like she wanted to be left alone.
Are you sure? Maybe she's just having a hard time bringing it up with a person of interest.
Person of interest? What do you mean by that?
I'm saying that maybe the thing on the mind is you, Ari.
Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion?
Well, I probably shouldn't have said too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know?
Huh?
She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. And it's like an extra light was turned on inside of her.
What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different than how it's always has been.
Hey. You're so funny, Ari. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you.
Good point.
I've said too much. I'm sorry, what do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so, you could just, forget about what I just said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now.
Ooh, that was weird. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear from her. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica.
Okay, everyone.
After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room.
Why don't we share our problems now?
Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I no wonder what she was talking about with Sayori.
Who should I show my poem to first? Get it out of the way.
This is your best one so far. It really is. It's really, really nice, Ari.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Sayori, you've been a little too quiet today. Is everything alright?
Of course. Everything is fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today.
Do you want to take a nap or something?
No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face.
Well, alright.
Hey, Ari. I'm still a little surprised. I really thought that you would try writing your poems like the way Yuri does. Or even Natsuki. In the end.
Yeah. I guess you're the one who likes this one the most.
Why? You don't want to get closer with everyone else?
Wait, what's with the change in tone of the music? Of course I do. But that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have to sometimes put up with me, and I have to sometimes put up with you. But we have a wavelength or something, and this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. So sometimes it's just easier to write when thinking about you. Sayori?
No. Ari, I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this?
Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden. Why is she crying?
If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier.
Sayori! I glance around the room to make sure nobody has noticed this. Sayori! I've probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. Sayori shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile.
It's nothing, Harry. It's just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that. I promise it won't happen again. Just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today.
Sayori!
Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.
Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Who cares about sharing poems at a time like this? She walked out! And she was crying, for crying out loud. I can't just stop now. Let's go to the president. Hi, Ari. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Ha ha ha. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. Ha 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 ha. It's kind of funny. How so? No, not the poem. I mean, it's funny how your poem and Sayori's poems have been getting more and more similar to each other every day. I'm surprised that you're so in sync with her. Then again, you've been spending a lot of time together lately, haven't you? I guess you could say that. Although we kind of grew up as best friends, I haven't been seeing as much of her this past year. But since I joined the club, we've been spending a lot of time together again. I see. That reminds me, how about Sayori's been a little bit off today? Yeah, did she tell you something? Well... Ari, you haven't been flirting with her, have you? Of course not! I've been treating her like I always do. Alright. Just making sure. I know how much you care about her. It would be terrible if something bad happened to her, so keep an eye on her. Sayori's been acting so much happier ever since you joined the club. what could have happened all of a sudden? Well, never mind. This really isn't time to be talking about this. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth, the lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is that all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky, twilight sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow, I fall, and I fall and fall and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Huh, that was deep. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are sort of things that give life meaning. Not to give too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. Wait. What? I think you know that better than anyone. Can she see me right now? Because I'm a little nervous now. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Oh my god, Monica's breaking fourth wall. How? Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it isn't that good? It can be, really disheartening to, get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then, sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or bad or okay, they'll just want to focus more on everything that went into it. And, the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it'll make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own, literature club, don't you think? Okay, my eyes are starting to bulge right now at this. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Yuri? Yuri doesn't look too enthusiastic about spending time with me. I guess if she changes her mind, she'll come to me. But I should leave her be for now. Wow, distance keeping much.
This one's alright.
Alright?
Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway. I see what you're going for, but it's not just really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad you're trying a little bit.
Well, of course, I'm at least trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me?
Eh? No, gross. It's not like I care. It's just that the one of us in the club has to make sure you're not slacking off.
Really? Well, what if you ended up just scaring me away?
That's,
kind of like what you're doing right now, because we're going to have to end the episode on this note. So I'd like to thank everyone for stopping by. This is ArisingGamer on Finding Love, playing Doki Doki Literature Club. Until then, ArisingGamer is signing off.